Hello and welcome back, my fellow Rolly enthusiasts. It is awesome to see your smiling faces. We are back with another episode on the official Southern West Virginia Pepperoni Roll Trail. Woo! Today is such an exciting episode because today we are headed to Nicholas County in the town of Summersville, West Virginia. And we are hitting up our very first brewery. So where is the brewery that we are headed to? Okay, let me say this slowly. We are headed to the Gad Dam Brewery. Yes, you heard that right. It is called the Gad Dam Brewery. And no, I did not just cuss. No, I did not say any naughty words. You might ask yourself, why would they call it that? Are they just being cheeky for the sake of being cheeky? And yes, I said cheeky. I've been watching a lot of British comedies. It's hilarious. I don't care what anybody says. In order to answer the question why they named it that, I actually love that name. I love that name because it does elicit a question from you. And in order to answer that question, you have to know the history of the area. And I'm a history buff. I love my history. So let me give you a little history lesson. Sit under the learning tree and let me teach you. I try to be brief, but I really want to do it justice. I'm sure everybody already knows, but for those who don't know, Summersville Lake is a man-made lake. And in order to create this lake, they had to basically abandon a couple towns and some areas in order to create the lake. Well, one of the towns that they had the people leave and disperse was the town of Gad. There was also the town of Sparks and a couple other areas, but Gad is I think either the biggest or most well-known or both. Once they emptied out the towns, then they built the Summersville Dam in order to create the lake. When they build a dam in a certain area, they want to honor or name it after a town nearby. They wanted to name it the Gad Dam. Well, for obvious reasons, they decided that would not be such a good idea. So they decided to name it the Summersville Dam. There are some places who want to remember the town of Gad and remember what could have been, hence why this business is called that. So I'm really super excited to head here. I have not been in Nicholas County yet. This is my first trip. I've seen pictures of this place. It looks really awesome. It looks like a log cabin. So I know I've looked at their menu. They have all kinds of stuff. They've got smoothies. They've got hot dogs. They've got coffee, all kinds of stuff. So even if you don't drink any alcohol, and I don't drink any alcohol, I can still go to a brewery, have a good time, eat good food, drink a drink that isn't even alcoholic. So anybody who wants to come and check this place out, you can do it. So without further ado, let's get back on this pepperoni roll trail. Let's head on to Summersville to the goddamn brewery. Let's roll. All right, folks, here we are. I like the looks of it. I mean, I like the old-timey cabin-ish feel. I really like that. So without further ado, let's go inside and see how good their pepperoni rolls are. That's pretty cool. I just wanted to get a quick video of this fence they have up. Look at the designs and the colors they have. That is really pretty. Alright, so first impressions, it does look like it's about normal sized for a pepperoni roll. Definitely has been buttered. I love the smell of it. It smells really good. Let's go ahead and look at the inside real quick. Alright, so from the inside, looks like a fair amount of pepperoni and cheese in there. This side doesn't look like as much, but a lot of that pepperoni pulled out of that one side. So yeah, a good amount of pepperoni and cheese in there. So not too bad. Let's go ahead and try it now and see how good it is. All right.
That's not bad. That's good. Sort of reminds me of the pepperoni rolls from Glenwood and Blue Whale. As soon as I bit in, that's one of the first things that popped in my head, was it took me back there. It's not bad at all. It's actually really good. I would rate it probably about an 8. Yeah, about an 8. That's not bad. Around the same as the Blue Whale Glenwood ratings. But let me just say, I cannot praise enough how good the atmosphere, the ambiance, the inside looked as well. It does have that log cabin feel to it. There's a big stone fireplace when you walk in. There's arcade games to play. Just the whole feel of the place is really nice. They have tables set up. They have couches set up. I saw somebody in there doing their work. Like, I guess they work, remotely, or so. It's a good place to hang out. It's a good place to have fun. If I lived in the area, I might, come here every often to get a coffee or pepperoni roll or other, hot dogs, different things like that. So yeah, Gad Dam Brewery in Summersville, West Virginia. Can't praise it enough. If you're in the area and you haven't been here, I would highly suggest checking it out. And if you come to Summersville, I would highly suggest checking it out as well. Their pepperoni rolls are good, and I'm sure everything else is good also. So head on down, check it out. You won't be disappointed.
Well, I tell you, that was much better than I even thought it was going to be. Anytime I'm in the Summersville area, I may go back for another one. It was really good, and the atmosphere was fantastic. So I can't promote it enough. Before I go any further, before I forget, welcome to the after party. Look, it's been a while, okay? I'm still kind of rusty. I got to get back at it. If you enjoy these videos and you want to see more of them, like them, share these videos. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to this channel. Let's continue to support local businesses. Let's continue to get the word out about these businesses that are out here, especially businesses that have such a unique look, and businesses that are promoting the history of the area that no one would really even know about without asking those questions. Let's continue to build up local areas, local businesses. Let's get Southern West Virginia on the official Pepperoni Roll Trail. And lastly, let's leave you with this. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, no matter where you live, no matter how big or small of a deed, let's continue to make West Virginia a better state today than it was yesterday. Thank you, and God bless.